Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. Welcome back to the channel. So one of the games that I started playing recently on stream most of the time is Warzone. I don't know what it is about it or Fortnite or all these battle royale games. I've just been completely getting like focused on them. They're a lot of fun. They're addicted and everything. Speaking of Warzone, we just had Season 3 drop for Cold War in Warzone. And some big time streamers are calling for some changes to be made for some of the weapons and stuff to be nerfed. Let's go ahead and read this article. I found it interesting because I'm a little bit more Call of Duty focused as far as my streams go. So I'm wanting to follow a lot of developments and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and read this article. If you're brand new to this channel, guys, why don't you go ahead and hit that red subscription button down below. So Warzone streamers demand nerfs for overpowered melee damage. So check this out. There's an issue with melee damage, which in Warzone has been a sore spot for many players since the game's release. And several content creators have now called on Raven Software to nerf the Battle Royale's powerful hand-to-hand damage output. Now, I tend to not melee too often, but yeah, I've noticed it where people will run up on you and just deck you with a forearm. So with the arrival of Season 3 in Call of Duty Warzone, Raven Software introduced brand new weapons, a heavily updated version of the game's Verdansk map, and a slew of balancing changes to help push out the burst rifle meta that dominated Season 2. Now, while the new season has addressed plenty of issues, many players are still frustrated with the way Warzone's melee attacks function. Something the community has been demanding changes to since the BR released alongside Modern Warfare in 2019. Damn, it's already been like almost 3 years. Despite many balancing tweaks in prior seasons, Warzone's melee combat has remained a hot button topic for the community, and some of the game's biggest streamers have now made their concerns with the game's OP melee damage known to developer Raven Software. So we're going to see some exchanges on Twitter from these streamers. So you can see the latest exchange over balancing Warzone's melee attacks popped up when NRG's newest addition to the Warzone squad, Iceman Isaac, reignited the debate by sharing a clip of an enemy decimating him with nothing but the butt of their pistol. In the video, Isaac is chasing an opponent through the hectic superstore point of interest, so the superstore. As he bursts into the room where his enemy is hiding, the streamer barely has time to react before the opponent smashes him with his pistol and downs him almost instantly. So look at this. So he bursts in, shoots him, and then gets meleeed with the pistol butt. Please nerf melee damage. So that definitely sucks. So Isaac appeared to be in disbelief as the engagement played out again in the kill cam, which clearly showed the enemy striking him twice and downing him in an instant. He also tagged Raven Software in his tweet with the video and pleaded with them for a change to the game's melee. So he says, please Raven Software, please nerf it. Replies flooded in agreeing that the Warzone developer should take action to reduce the effectiveness of melee in the Battle Royale, and several of Isaac's fellow streamers chimed in on the subject. So FaZe Clan's Austin Pamaj pointed out that melees in Warzone have always been a two-hit kill. However, Isaac argued that while a two-hit elimination in Cold War's fast-paced multiplayer might be balanced, it doesn't translate well into Warzone's slow TTK environment. So in Cold War, it's a little bit more faster paced, and a two-hit, okay, that's reasonable, but Warzone is more situated to a slower, more campy, methodical approach because it's more of a battle royale than a team deathmatch situation. So it's completely different. So you can see they're exchanging it right here. You know what I mean? Now, he did go on to say they need to nerf the melee rate, damage, lunge, or something. 250 health gone in an instant is overpowered. While Pamaj didn't seem too concerned about the state of Warzone's melee, fellow streamer Joe Merck DeLuca agreed with Isaac and offered up a potential solution. So here's what he said. He goes on to say, momentum should stop if you get shot between the first and second melee. It's just too fast in Warzone. DeLuca's suggestion that shooting an enemy should stop the melee animation is a popular idea amongst Warzone players for balancing the Battle Royale's melee. And that makes sense. If you shoot somebody that's swinging at you, they should at least register a shot and maybe slow down a little bit. While Raven has not officially responded to Isaac's tweet at the time of writing, the developer has already pushed out a flood of balancing changes during Season 3, so it's possible Warzone players could see the Battle Royale's melee toned down at some point during the current season. And yeah, that is a good point. I've noticed a little bit at times. Not so much. I didn't think it was so much an issue in Warzone, but seeing that clip for sure does make me think otherwise and kind of switches and sways my opinion on it. They have been making a lot of changes for sure on the Warzone front, especially with the new map and all that. Let's see what happens. The season just got started, and I've already seen a handful of updates because there's been like matchmaking issues and other problems and server issues and things like that. So definitely a fair point. All of you guys that play Warzone, I would like to know your thoughts on melee attacks. Do you think they're a little bit OP as well? Do you agree with the sentiment that something should be done with them? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Guys, don't forget to interact with this. Leave a like or dislike. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching as always.